Alright, guys, we are back. What are we back for? Guesses? Comments? Hints? Dokkan. Yeah, that's it. So, I just wanted to briefly go over everything that dropped last night. And a nice little clue, hint, potentially, towards what the next Dokkan Fest will be, right? Now, Dokkan at this point is very pattern oriented, right? Like, I could pretty much always pin down like when the next major banner is to like a day or two, but we're talking like a month in advance. Like it's a very similar time slot, right? Where like last couple of days is always the Dokkan Fest time slot, and like LRs always be within like a similar range, right? Like we got it down to a science. Now looking at this, it does to me seem as though we could be looking at the next celebration being DAIMA as well. Which, if that's the case, I think we could be seeing potentially the adult versions maybe sooner than we think. Let's go through this. So, remember, Gomah, King Gomah, he dropped last night. I think he's definitely the best character in the game. I have no doubts about that whatsoever, right? So, Legendary Summon Gomah is available, right? So, let's take a look at this. So, Gomah is on from the 12th until the 28th. Now, the 28th is probably when I would be expecting the next Dokkan Fest to come out. The 28th or the 27th, they don't drop banners during the weekends like this, 29th or 30th. They wouldn't do that. So the next Dokkan Fest then would fall to, again, either the Friday or the Monday. In this instance, it's going to be the Friday, or it could be Thursday, but the fact that this is ending on the Friday makes me think it could just be Friday. So this will probably be the next major banner. I think next week, so within this realm right here, it's possible we see Heroes EZAs. I do think we could see those boys show up. Heroes characters. Remember, it's the 7 of them. There's the 4 Super Saiyan 4s. Limit Breaker Goku, Limit Breaker Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. Then you have Hearts, Robel, and Supreme Kaiotime, right? Those would be the characters, the Heroes batch that would EZA. I'm going to assume they are EZAing next week, right? I'm going to assume that they are. So we have this. Remember not to read into this. This doesn't mean anything special. Like this is not like really relevant in any fashion or way or anything like that. Okay, so we have this, right? Since we're talking about this banner and stuff, let's just talk about this, right? So we got that. Again, Gomah is going up until the 28th. He is, in my opinion, the best character in the game. I think he's probably top 3 in Festival. He looks the most impressive. The thing with Gomah is Gomah will be the easiest character to just bring into Festival, right? Whereas like Broly, we need to really like make him the focal point, have him do 1,000,000 attacks. We want him to get targeted by 1,000,000 supers. And then Tech Vegito, you have to be smart with managing your stacks the whole way through. Gomah is kind of like a caveman, right? Like we thought Wrath Broly was the caveman in Festival. No. It's Gomah. Because it's literally just be on rotation. And he's building up. It's insane. Right? So, and remember, the difficult mission does include Extreme AGL. And like, funny enough, I mean, that was, let's just look at what is the team I used when I did that? Did I use full power? Who did I use? No, I would have used, I must have used Scouter Vegeta, huh? Because I'm thinking in my head, like, I don't really like full power Frieza so much in Festival. I think Namek Goku, I think, is much better. So let's just look at that mission. So I must have used Wrath Broly, Int Broly, and Scouter Vegeta. Yeah, dude, it's way easier because I think people were saying like Hit's leader skill, right? People said Hit's leader skill. Yeah, because Hit leads accelerated battle, right? Yeah, so you can run Hit, Wrath, Broly, and Gomah. Oh, that could be a good Festival run. Oh, I think I actually might just record this like right after I do this. Easiest way to do the extreme mission. Where do we do the extreme mission? I'll pause in a second. If we don't... Yeah, here it is right here. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and take a look at... Yeah, bro. So, if you guys have been around in some of my streams, like, I have a stream crashing issue. It has got to be my internet, right? I think it's my internet. I've been thinking about moving, though. So, okay. I probably can have my internet issues sorted soon. All right, let's see what we did here. So this is what we did for this mission, right? So we had, again, Scouter Vegeta, Wrath Broly, Int Broly, and then the usual fusions. Int Hit Tech Broly and Gomah. Wow, that would be a very fucking dominant run. So I think we'll do this. The new way to destroy the mission now. So yeah, it makes sense, right? This is what Dokkan does. They drop really difficult missions, you know, even for Festival, and then they'll drop the options. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of people say, oh, we're waiting for the run where you do both missions at the same time. I don't know about all that, but... right, okay, so cool. There's that. Pretty good. Yeah, nice. I'm actually I'm going to do a video on that, I think, probably later today. Because Gomah is so much... Dude, he's so much fun in Festival, dude. All right, so we have that. I just want to skip ahead to this so we can just talk about this now. Okay, so we have... Well, okay, we'll go in order. So we have this... We have the global exclusive packs, which are awesome for global players, of course. Let me... Oh, I closed this. Here, let me pull it up. Just take a look at the packs. I am very jelly of you guys that you guys are able to do this every time. It's just so awesome. And people will say, like, oh, switch to global so you could get the box space. But, like, I can't. It's just, like, you know, like a global whale would purchase this, you know, with every time, like, a big character comes out. And a lot of these come with a little bit of box space. So it's like, you know, after years and years and years of buying, you know, these packs when a new character comes out, you know, they're just accumulating so much extra box space than me, right? Global players have literally thousands of more box space than me, right? So I am jelly. Global, definitely the better treated version, but I mean, that's a W for you guys, so it's all good. All right, so we have that. The 10th anniversary special missions. I do like that they do this. Very, very easy missions to accomplish. And then you'll at least get some equips for the new characters. I think the equips for Gomah are not really too great for him. The way Gomah is going to work, if you're in the special battle type content, you're going to want to build him full defense, full dodge. He's the best unit in the game while this is up. I saw a lot of people were pushing back on me and saying crit. But like crit is like not really like how you win typically. It's like, you know, if he gets hit a bunch of times quick, he could go down, Gomah. In these like short, difficult fights, these special battles, defense definitely takes priority. Now, if we're talking Festival... you're going to want to build your characters full offense for Festival because the difficulty in Festival is definitely charges, right? So it's like, if we're talking, you know, special battle GDC type fights, defense. But if we're talking Festival battles, you want to be full offense. Like I would put my Gomah, you know, towards like a crit and additional build when it comes to going into Festival, yes. But when we're talking about GDC fights, fuck no, dude. Fuck no. I was not born yesterday. I know how those fights go. So, yeah, there's those. We got the stones. Burst mode is... Oh, what the fuck? What? Burst mode is on the 18th? Huh. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, so this leads me to believe Heroes is coming. Because, like, okay, so is Kid Go... Is that the only thing here? Yeah, because then this is content from... No, there's another intensifying fight stage on the 18th. Wow, okay. So, yes, it's a long time until we're getting anything extra, chat. Until after that. Because these stages are already in the data download, right? This is a Gomah stage. It's already in the data download. So that means the next data download is not until at least Wednesday. Wow. Okay. So it's quite a while until we get our next update. Again, maybe we start seeing talk of the Heroes characters in this range. 17th, 18th, 19th. Maybe we see some Heroes characters talk, but looks like, wow. Okay. You know, so get your, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's in, your Battlefield. Everyone is talking about it's a new Battlefield that came out, right? Like, one of my homies is a big, like, JRPG head like me. And I'm like, oh, bro, you know, you got days off from work. You're tapping in to Goat Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake, right? And he did, like, the funny little dog gif or whatever. He said, Battlefield. So yeah. Hop on your battlefield now, because looks like Dokkan. We're gonna be a little bit quiet for a couple days after this. So we got that, and then we got the this event sucks. These equips are trash, but I mean you might as well do it to get extra equips anyway. And then the rest of this is just all the typical stuff. Remember, we are gonna have a Dokkan day. Oh, it's for me. It's gonna be in 12 hours. Yeah. Well, 10 a.m. on the 14th for me is when it starts. So yeah, Dokkan day is tomorrow. Okay. And then remember, you'll be able to get 14 tickets for Gomah from Dokkan Day right here. Oh, I kind of haven't even gotten to the point of the video yet, have I? Sorry, I'm a yap. Can you tell this is the first video I'm recording of the day? This is like, people go, oh, do a podcast, or do this, or do this, or do this. Dude, I record 10 videos a day. I'm talking hours and hours and hours per day. Like, I already do that. But here's what, I did kind of cover over this. So, yeah, looks like we'll probably get, heroes and stuff middle to the end of next week. Then they did announce Tamagami #1, his stage, on the 28th. 28, dude, 28, that's 2 weeks. That's when the next DOKKANFEST probably drops. Now think about that. That's when the next DOKKANFEST drops. When the next DOKKANFEST drops. Who fights Tamagami 1 and beats him? Majin Duu. Majin Ku and Duu fight Tamagami 1, but Majin Ku is the one who beats him. Majin Duu is the one who beats him. So, I am like, I could see it. I will say this. Majin Duu to me, like if it's just Majin Duu and it doesn't include this right here, like his kind of like, he looks at Goku go Super Saiyan 3 and then he just kind of copies it. This is such a fun thing he does. If he has this as part of like a solo Majin Duu DOKKANFEST and he does this, that makes sense to me. Like I get it, right? Like that kind of makes sense. But like Majin Duu as like a solo DOKKANFEST, it doesn't really feel like he's kind of like this is the thing I've talked about with Topo, right? I think they could do Majin Duu as the next DOKKANFEST and it'll be fine. I think it could be kind of fun. It could be good if they do it now. Whereas, in 2 years, if they do the Majin Duu solo DOKKANFEST, unless he shows up in like more content in Dragon Ball or something like that, I just don't really think like, oh wow, Majin Duu, right? Like, okay. But like right now, he's still pretty fresh. So I think they probably could just do Majin Duu as a solo DOKKANFEST. Of course, we could do Ku and Duu, right? But like, I mean, they could easily just do Majin Duu DOKKANFEST, Majin Ku Ban unit, and then they could have like a duo or tag unit later on, right? It is something I think they could do. So, I mean, I'd be down with that, honestly, because you know what the thing about Majin Duu is? He doesn't have a character in Dokkan. Well, I mean, he's like a boss in the... Let's pull it up quickly. Remember, the DAIMA story event does have many... boss characters that are not actually in-game now. Although we do finally have Gomah. I can't see it. Where is it? There it is, right there. Okay, so... I might pause in a second. Is this... No, that's Tamagami 1. Is Ku not an enemy? That's Tamagami 1 again. Duu is an enemy, because Goku fights him. Yeah, well, yeah, Goku versus Majin Duu, right there. So we have this. Does Ku have a boss card? He might not. Dragon Ball Seekers, Artificial Life Form, Majin Power, Demonic Power, Mission Execution. Man, I'm going to tell y'all, following up with a Majin Duu DOKKANFEST to further buff these teams, I like it, man. I like the idea. More Dragon Ball Seeker buffs, more Demonic Power buffs. Make these teams really fun, really goated. I fuck with the idea. I'm so down for Majin Duu DOKKANFEST. I'm so down for this. Yeah, I'd love it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm open up and willing to receive. I do have this pulled up, right? This is just again another post, pointing this out. But yeah, to me, it looks like we could see Majin Duu potentially come next. Here, we don't need Battlefield 6 anymore. Yeah, okay. Now, remember this celebration, by the way. If it is still DAIMA, that means the Part 2 Carnival LR is probably going to be DAIMA as well. Like, bro, could we see, like, one of these boys? Now, I think what they could do, so Carnival LR, maybe, I mean, they probably wouldn't go Dokkan Fest Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then follow up with like Dokkan Fest Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku, huh? Like, are they really gonna drop maybe like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta as the December Carnival? Or I would assume if they're gonna, I don't know. I felt like these guys were gonna drop together simultaneously. So they would make a ton of, like, I could totally buy them as New Year's or a part of anniversary or something. So I just want to get this out there. Like, we could potentially see these guys show up in December, and there is a Carnival LR slot. And I mean, 10th anniversary year, they've just had so many extra LRs. What if they say, fuck it? Like, now it's a dual Dokkan Fest LRs at a, right? Like they could just do nonsense like that. I feel like, especially when it comes to new content coming into the series, I think they could. So yeah, I mean, I would say there's a reasonable chance. That's the wording I'm going to go with. Reasonable. That Majin Duu is the next Dokkan Fest. And then it would make sense to drop him with a Tamagami 1 Red Zone fight the same day. It makes a ton of sense to me, right? Like, I mean, they dropped DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, it was just Super Saiyan Goku that fought Tamagami 3, but you guys get the point. Like, they dropped Goku and Tamagami 3 on the same day. So, Duu and Tamagami 1 on the same day would make sense to me as well. So, let me know what you guys think. What do you make of the banner leaving at the same day that the DAIMA stage for the new Red Zone comes out? You know, I'd have to think we might just continue with more DAIMA after this, which is fine to me. I mean, get these characters out. To me, I know people could say, oh, it's better to wait and all this, but like, just get the new shit out, man. Get it out. It's fresh, right? Like Gomah. Goma's fresh. Gomah was helped by two things. Number one, they made him best unit in the game by far. That has a huge deal. Gomah has a Ginyu type aura to me right now in the community. Gomah feels like Ginyu did, or LR Bulma for sure. 100%. Gomah, like, that's the type of energy people are talking about with Gomah, is like Ginyu. And Gomah is not like, you know, oh my god, we can't wait for Gomah. I was arguing with cats there, like, yeah, Gomah can't get, like people were not, like, looking forward to Gomah. And they nailed him, so it's like, yeah, more of this when we're doing new characters from the series, or more of this when we're doing characters who maybe are not, like, Super Saiyan. You know, just saying. We have, Ginyu, yeah, he was very popular, I wonder why. Bulma was very popular, I wonder why. And now Gomah, too. So maybe we should keep doing that, Dokkan. Nothing wrong with, all right, time for Dokkan Fest launch, and we make her, you know, like fucking Gomah. Who cares? Just do it, right? Like, just do it. So, let me know what you guys think. But the next Dokkan Fest, I think, could be more DAIMA. I am down with that.